on obese, skinny, fat, bodybuilding stage. I know how frustrating it is. However, I think a keto diet is high protein. It's not true. All right, I'm gonna go over my top weight loss questions I'm asked all the time. Number one, is spot reduction of fat possible? No, that's false. If you work out crunches, hoping to bring your fat around your stomach to get abs, it's not how it works. I wish it was true, but it's false. Anyone who taught you, number two, how do I get tone muscles? There's really no such thing as tone muscle. I'll still use it because it's a great marketing term. However, it's what you're trying to ask for is how do I have muscle show and lose fat? So that's another one. How to lose weight fast. I don't like this one because you're going to burn muscle, but I'll say it anyways as a secret. I'm not really, it's stupid. You're going to backfire. You're going to give yourself metabolism damage, but you pretty much would want to drop your calories substantially by over 500 to lose weight loss fast. I've been asked to lose 50 pounds in 2 months. Like, I have a wedding. Can you help me lose 50 pounds in 2 months? I'm like, you are dumb for one, because you're going to burn up all your muscle. And so, yeah, you just decrease your calories a ton, and then you decrease, this is a crash course, you're going to yo-yo for sure, but this is how you do it. And then you would decrease your waters, so your carbs. So this way, you drink a lot of water, but you decrease your carbs, so you don't hold on to water. And then, so you're kind of doing a ketone or Atkins kind of style diet, high protein, low carb, moderate fat. And then you do more output of energy, so you're doing a lot of cardio. That's a quick way to hate working out, hate living life. So I don't recommend it at all. What is the keto diet? It's still big. It's when you have a high fat calorie diet where 70% of your food is fats. So people think a keto diet is high protein. It's not true. It's where your body switches from glycogen and glucose to ketones for energy, produced and brought out through the liver. The brain no longer uses 20% glycogen. It has to switch power sources to ketones, which is fat. And you have a lot more brain clarity. People with PCOS, I give them this diet. Like, there's a lot of things that keto diets or ketones can be helpful for. You have like keto sticks you can pee on now to know you're in ketosis. Some people stay in ketosis even if they're eating 50 grams of carbs a day. Everyone's a little different. There's levels of ketosis where you can get to like level 7, which is the deepest, all this stuff. Anyways, that's for another day. How to lose belly fat specifically. You can't specify belly fat, but I'm asked that all the time. You have to be in a diet long enough and deep enough for your body to finally say, you know what, we got to cut down the troubled areas. That's the sucky part. Most people will stop, including myself. From someone who's gone obese, skinny fat, bodybuilding stage, I know how frustrating it is when your trouble area is just still hanging on for dear life. But that has to do a lot with stress. That's your stress area fat, and that's why it's going to stay there. I hear a lot of questions on GLP-1s, which are your Wegovy's, your semaglutide. Those pretty much, does it work? That's what without exercising. So yes, it will work because it teaches you, it's actually a dopamine hitter, so you're not going to want, you actually can lose pleasure in everything dopamine wise, like just hunting pretty much for like happiness. You will stop eating, right? That's the whole thing. It slows down digestion, makes you feel full, and it will slow down the signaling of being hungry. However, there's big weight regain after stopping, so you have to taper on, taper off, and at the same time, it's just a tool. Bodybuilders use it as a tool, and I would follow suit with that. Okay, how to lower your blood pressure? You got to just lower your body weight. That's the quickest way to lower blood pressure.